Okay, this video tutorial is in response to a message I got from Mia earlier on today, where she was asking if it was possible to have a link on her CIE framework, where if you were somewhere down in the document and you clicked on the link, it would take you back to the table of contents. And it's an excellent question, and you will probably all have seen on documents somewhere where you'll see that link that says back to top. You click on it and you go back to the beginning of the document. If you actually have a look at the E-unit outline for edfd460, I've used that function after each major section. So I never like to be defeated by technology. Michelle challenged me with a bit of technology this morning that I'm still trying to get my head around, so it's good that I can actually I can give you the answer for one question that I've had today. So I'm now going to show you how you can create that link on your document. Please be aware that it is 1:47 on the 2nd of June, so there are no marks attached to this particular bit of technology in your framework. But if you want to add it, or if you're going to use it at some other date, you might find it useful. So I've created a document, and I've got my table of contents in there. So I've got 3 pages. And I now want to add that function that allows me that when I click on it, it takes me back to the table of contents. So I'm going to add into this a footer. Now, most of you have probably got a footer already. You can just actually add to the existing one that you've got. And I'm going to type back to top. And this is going to be my link that appears on every page. So if I now scroll down to my other pages, I can see that that footer has been updated. So back to my first footer, I'm going to highlight back to top, and I'm going to add a link into that that takes me back to the table of contents. So I'm going to go to Insert, Hyperlink, and you've got 4 options down the left-hand side. You've got a link to the web, you've got a link to an email account, a link to the same document, or a link to a new document, and we want the link to a new document. You then want to select the target in document. Okay, so you want to actually say, when I click on back to top, where does it take me to? So on the right hand side, where you've got what looks like a target practice symbol, click on that, and you've got a number of options. And you're actually going to be linking to a particular section of your document. So if you click on the little symbol next to sections, you'll see it shows where your table of contents is. So I've got a table of contents in my document, and it's now referring me to that. So I'm going to click on table of contents, and then I'm going to click apply. Nothing happens, but don't think that nothing has happened. Click on close, and you'll now see that in the target it's taken me to the table of contents. All you need to do then is click on apply, and again it looks as though nothing has happened, except for you may have noticed that the back to top was underlined. Click on close, and that means that the back to top is now linked. So what I'm going to do to test this is save it as a PDF, and I'm going to call this Mia test page. Save it in my desktop. I'm then going to locate that document. My desktop. There it is. Open that up. And I'm just going to resize it so you can see it. So this will be a document that is very familiar to you now. It's got a table of contents, and as you scroll down, you can see it says back to top. When I click on that, it takes me to the back to the top of my document. If I scroll down to the very last page, click on back to top, it takes me up to the top. So I must reiterate, there are no marks attached to this because it is very late in the day and it wasn't part of the unit outline. But it is a really sort of funky little thing that you can do with documents, especially ebooks, because it takes you back up to the beginning. So it means that if you've got quite a lengthy ebook, your reader doesn't need to scroll all the way to the top.